The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Andrew Rogers here with our premier player of the game, Felicia Frick. She records the program's first hat trick since 2021 in Carson-Newman's 4-goal win over Tusculum in the regular season finale. Felicia, we talked about it before. Your penalty kicks and ability to finish from the spot has been on display throughout your entire career, up to 12, and you've made all 12 in your career. Why are you so good in those moments, and that's how you scored 2 of your 3 goals in this game?
I think I have to thank the team a lot for putting me in these situations where I can take the penalties, because they work so hard and they put their bodies in, and then they get the call from the ref, and they trust me very much with taking the PKs, and all I need to do is keep calm, keep my nerves, and put it in the back of the net. So I'm happy that they work hard and I can execute. I'm able to do that. Thank you.
It seemed like from the start of this game you guys were the better team and came out on the forefront offensively, and that was on display for the full 90 minutes. You outshot them, I think 26-5, 26-6, something along those lines, and that usually will show how good a team plays against an opponent. That was the case, and it obviously reflected on the scoreboard. Why was this group so good from the start?
I think it has been the whole season already, like this feeling of we are on the front foot, we can play, we combine, and we didn't always get the better end of it, but now finally it pays off, and we won every one we won from the beginning. Like you said, we were on the front foot, we just dominated the game, and finally today it paid off, and I'm just so happy that we got to end the season, the regular season, like this with a happy end. Yeah.
I want to ask you about your second goal there in the first half that helped extend that lead to 2-0, 22 minutes in. Molly sends that cross in. You had to go after it a little bit, but a good dribble move helped you create space. How were you able to see that play and eventually score?
Molly just did a very, very good job with driving and just putting the ball in the air, crossing it in. And I saw that their defender was a little bit off and like turning. And for a split second, I can move my back leg and just touch it across her and have a shot. It was 1v1 against the goalkeeper, and it's just lucky to have a shot, then got a goal.
Molly was in a lot of the points scored, or the goals scored in this game, had a point in this game. Selena Udo scores the other goal in this game. What's it been like playing your career with those two, and how instrumental have they been to not only this offense this year but throughout their careers?
I think every player I've played with had a great impact on this team, and the forwards this year are actually getting something for their hard work. Last year we were struggling with goals, but this year they actually got the result from their hard work, so I'm just happy. And honestly, on this team everybody can score a goal, and that's just such a big strength to have, and to know that everyone can score, and you just pass it to somebody, they can have a hit and it's a goal. So I'm just happy it pays off this year, and it's so great to have had 4 years with them and just experience the best memories on the field.
I think anybody's dream scenario when they know they're playing their final game on a field they've played at for 4 years is to score as many goals as possible, and a hat trick is certainly as many goals as possible, and that was as many as you could get in this game. Can you sum up what a moment in a game that feels like after this, and how you'll remember it throughout the rest of your life?
Yeah, I think during the game you don't really think that much about what it actually means, but now, and especially a few minutes later when you realize it has been your last game on this pitch, and you've given so much for this program, this school, university meant your life for the past 4 years, and just to get 3 goals in and a 4-0 win for your last game, just a great memory, and I'm so thankful for everything I could experience here.
Still a lot to play for. You're going to play Anderson, a team you're obviously very familiar with, in the quarterfinals again, which you probably know very well. 2 years ago, you had the game winner in extra time. What will it take to carry momentum from this game to face a good Anderson team on the road in the postseason?
Yeah, we definitely have good memories about that game 2 years ago, and that we played them last week and had a good game, just didn't get a win out of it. I think helps us too, because we know them and we know how we can play. Definitely if we can take the energy from today with us to Saturday, what I'm 100% sure that we can, and just show up, do our job, and have that little bit of luck on our side as well, and the belief, I'm sure we can go far this year, and I really hope so, because this team is amazing, and I hope we can go all the way.
Felicia, congrats on your first career hat trick, and enjoy the win.
Thank you very much.
That's our premier player of the game, Felicia Frick. I'm Andrew Rogers on the Eagles Sports Network.